Jimmy Kimmel makes shocking confession, admits what his politics have cost him. By Adam Castellino, Entertainment Politics for MadWorldNews.com. Late night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel has made it his job to push politics on his audience, routinely bashing President Donald Trump, his policies, and his supporters. But recently, Kimmel made a shocking confession, admitting just what his political views have cost him. Most Americans will agree that they hate it when celebrities talk politics. These elitists abuse their fame to push their own opinions on the rest of the country. Often they lecture and bully their fans for not obediently following their demands. This has never been truer than in the wake of Donald Trump's election. Celebrities, actors, and entertainers have taken to TV, social media, and movies to spew their political bile. They cannot believe America would support a man like Trump, so they remind us at every opportunity how wrong we are. I guess celebrities don't like to see regular Americans thriving, jobs coming back to the U.S., and improvements to our government and infrastructure. Perhaps the worst political nonsense coming out of Hollywood has been from late-night talk shows. These programs used to provide light, comedic entertainment, something to relax viewers at the end of a long, hard day. Today, personalities like Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel use their platforms to bash the President of the United States. It has turned once beloved shows into left-wing propaganda machines. Jimmy Kimmel has been particularly outspoken. He uses his show to push his political agenda for over a year now. When he's not demanding his viewers support certain government programs, he's bullying them for defending their Second Amendment rights. That's when he's not taking cheap shots at the president, both on his show and at the Oscars. It seems like all that bitterness has come to hurt Jimmy Kimmel. In a recent interview, he admitted that his political stances have definitely harmed him in his business. In a word, duh. ABC late night host Jimmy Kimmel is looking back at his foray into politics on his show, he admits that it may have hurt his bottom line. In May of 2017, Kimmel opened an episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live to reveal the circumstances of his son's birth, which was met with complications to his heart. In an emotional and tearful monologue, he revealed his son was born with a heart disease that required surgery. Thanks to his experience with the doctors and nurses who helped save his child's life, he used subsequent time on his show to call on fans to contact their local representatives about renewing the children's health insurance plan and much more. According to the polls I've seen, it has cost me commercially. He confessed to Oprah Winfrey in the latest issue of O Magazine, source Fox News, saying it hurt him commercially in a way to downplay the damage. Oh, it only hurt him commercially, suggesting it helped him in other ways. But when you're in a commercial business, the goal of which is to make money, being hurt commercially is the worst thing that can happen. Kimmel keeps his show as long as it makes ABC money. Doing things that cost the network money is a really bad thing. Kimmel's continued attempt at pushing politics onto his viewers has resulted in a drop in ratings that leads to lost ad revenue. ABC doesn't like seeing that, especially these days when TV viewership is overall low. So when a late night show is losing money, it's a bad sign for the future. If ratings get really bad, advertisers will just stop spending money. ABC will have no choice but to make changes to win back viewers. That might even mean replacing Mr. Kimmel for someone less political. So yeah, pushing politics might not be the way to go, Jimmy. Unsurprisingly, it doesn't look like Jimmy intends to change his tune. Kimmel notes that his candidness did have a downfall. According to polls I've seen, it has cost me commercially. That's not ideal, but I wouldn't change anything I said. Source: Entertainment Tonight. I know my job is for the most part to entertain people and make them laugh. That said, if you can be selfish every once in a while and talk about something serious that's important to me, then I do want to take that opportunity, Kimmel told Winfrey. But I don't want to abuse my position. I pick my battles 90% of the time. I'll joke around, but some of the jokes I hope make people think. This is the arrogance of the Hollywood elite in a nutshell. They know their political views are not welcomed by everyone. They know many people don't watch celebrities pushing politics. They even know that it will hurt their careers, but they still push politics because their egos demand it. Kimmel pats himself on the back every time he throws a barb at Trump. He congratulates himself for slandering conservatives or lecturing his audience to do as he says. He'll ignore the backlash and drop in viewership, telling himself he made people think. Yes, you did. You made them think about changing the channel. But in the long run, he's going to learn the hard way not to promote his views. Kimmel is oftentimes dishonest and deceptive when championing his beliefs and demonizing those who disagree. Kimmel's partisan approach to comedy also cost the Academy Awards commercially. Earlier this month, with Kimmel as host, the Oscars plummeted in ratings to an all-time low of just 26.5 million viewers, a 20% collapse over the previous year, and the first time viewership has dipped below 30 million. Source: Breitbart. Hollywood might love to virtue signal, but they still need to make money. All this political preaching is hurting their bottom line. Eventually, they are going to have to put the kibosh on all this left-wing talk. Otherwise, they might not have an audience left to bicker with and preach to. Look, they took it too far. Let's be real. Yeah, I understand about jokes and things, but you know, when you take it too far, enough is enough. And people, you know, don't want to listen to that all day, you know, after working hard all day, to be, you know, told about how great Hillary Clinton is, you know. Take a look at the woman, and then you kind of wonder, what are these people talking about? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.